Delighted in seeing one of the longest running jewelry lines in the history of HSN here today. And it's actually a line that revolutionized the entire jewelry industry. We love it, we love it. It's Michael Anthony jewelry. You're gonna look at timeless pieces, classic pieces, pieces that become heirloom pieces you pass down from family member to family member. I love it when Anthony's here because him and his brother literally revolutionized a ton of different ways and techniques in making jewelry, including they created the idea of CAD, which is, they created CAD design in jewelry.
We rifled it from the aviation and the automotive and the defense industry.
Into jewelry.
They were using it, so I said, I want to use it.
And they completely, and changed the world when they did that. And so you're in for a really neat hour. I'm gonna give a peek. Of all the items we could pick to have in our show, I was absolutely thrilled to have this one because it is the most iconic, the best-selling, and the classic piece of the show. It's the famous Michael Anthony glitter rope. Now, kids, this is coming up later on. You have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different length choices. We've already sold over 400, and yes, it's back. We have it on sale. If you want genuine gold jewelry, what an opportunity to actually have a beautiful, heavy-duty, really strong, durable necklace that glitters and sparkles like nothing else. We have less than 100 of each choice going into this hour. Oh, I'm sorry, less than 500 of each choice going into the hour. So that's not a lot in the scheme of things. I just want to make sure you saw this because it is coming up. It has been an all-time favorite, and it's always just huge. And by the way, on jewelry and on fashion today, we have 6 flex on everything.
That's
and
amazing.
That ends in a couple of hours. So yes, you can even use flex on this.
You know
for
what?
gold.
After 30 years, I've never seen 6 flex before.
Right?
This is the first time.
He's been here for 30 years. He's finally, finally 6 flex. All right, you ready to jump in the first item?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. It's a 5 and 5, which is fun. It's 5 items, really limited in 5 minutes, so here we go. What I missed saying was, what? I missed saying, and great pricing.
Oh.
Yeah. You missed that part of the combo. Okay, this one, speaking of great pricing, guys, look at this. 16-inch or 18-inch, this is a classic Rolo chain. If you've got a busted sterling silver chain and you're over it or you hate that little thin one you have, this is it, guys. For 1 minute, $10.24, $10.91, and with 6 flex pay, look at this, Anthony, $1.71 or $1.82.
I got news for
Wow.
you. This is a perfect chain for any of your children or yourself because in stainless, it's a very, very strong chain. A Rolo chain is actually, the wires there are half round. So it's a very smooth
It's
finish.
a beautiful link, actually.
Beautiful link.
And this is sterling silver, kids. This isn't stainless. This is the real deal. It's sterling silver. Now, remember, the pendant's not included. So you're seeing the pendant on there. But ignore the pendants for the moment. We will get to those later. You know what I love about this, though, Anthony, is the fact that this is the go-to. That is the one that if you've got those horrible chains at home or fake chains or whatever,
well, no,
a Rolo's perfect.
Remember we've talked about replacement chains? Replacement chains are the thinner ropes that are sold with many of the pendants.
Those little fine
This is like maybe 5 times thicker than that chain.
Right.
So they called them replacement chains for a reason.
So you gotta replace
and
them.
this is the replacement.
All right, we had to move on. So here's the second thing up. Look at the price on this. You have your choice of the butterfly or the cross. And this isn't just teeny that you can't see it. It's substantial. These do not include the chain. Obviously, we've got the choice for you. And tell us a little bit about this one, if you will.
These are beautiful. These are in
really
stainless.
pretty.
And what I like about them is they're 3-dimensional.
Oh, wow.
And also notice the bail. The bail looks like something that came out of, like, you know, one of the Fifth Avenue stores.
Wow.
And I think that's why I embraced stainless.
Yeah.
I took all of the things that I learned throughout the years of working in silver and gold and incorporated them in the stainless. And here again, you can give a gift. You should be shopping for Christmas now.
No kidding. I mean, gosh, what a great gift that is. All right, we're gonna wrap up on that. I told you this is quick. The next one up is going to be, I love this, a stainless steel 18-inch cable chain.
Yeah,
this is a bit beefier.
Unfortunately,
This is a beefy guy.
This is the only size that we have. But I'll give you an example.
$7.
I wore this chain the first time. My brother wanted one, my younger brother wanted one, my nephews wanted one. So pretty much everybody in the family. And what makes it so spectacular is, you know that store with the little blue boxes on Fifth Avenue?
Yeah.
The chain that they picked for most of their chunky silver is a chain that looks remarkably like this one.
Yeah,
But
that's a great
it's in
chain.
the hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very
and I love stainless steel because it never turns color. You wear it almost like you would a platinum. It very much looks like a platinum color. I wear it with all my sterling silver.
Who's the model? Is that Hsn?
Who's with us today?
Hsn?
Orshi. Oh, hi, Orshi. How are you, honey?
This, I couldn't see it from the side, but this is a chain. You just saw it on her. Look how beautiful
Look
it
at
looks.
that. And it's durable, you guys.
Oh,
so
forget
if
it.
you've got that really heavy
Anyone can
pendant,
wear
yeah,
this.
this is a goodie. This one, don't miss, $7.22. Also, if you've got a younger person who says, oh, I want a real chain, get them this one, because it never tarnishes, they never turn, they're naturally hypoallergenic, which is pretty cool as well. All right, moving on, guys, and I only have 100 left of those, so that's almost sold out. How about some real, honest-to-goodness gold? Okay. How about a hoop earring that's not insignificant, and I don't know, let's do a clearance price of $44.95. That is amazing. That is a really good price.
Yep.
I have about 150 available. Tell us a little bit about what you did with this one.
Well, first off, this has, if you notice the little caps, both sides are closed.
Nice.
And, yes? No.
Yep.
And beautiful post, nice clutch back, and it's obviously a square tubing that has that twist. There is no diamond cutting.
No, but I
All
love
high-
the twist really grabs a lot of that
It
light.
looks like it's diamond
yeah,
cutting.
sure does.
And it's stronger. Square tubing, when you twist it, becomes very strong. So it's heat treatable material, very comfortable to wear on, and it's a really nice size. You know what I
that's
mean?
gorgeous. This is
you're
a
not going
perfect
into
everyday size.
You're not going into any store and buying a pair of gold hoops
For
$44.95 that look like this.
No kidding. They'd be invisible, basically. All right, so we have one more. Here's our very last one. I have 50 of these available.
image of Christ.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, 10 karat gold, two-tone as well. What do you love most about this one?
Well, this is a classic piece. The original was bought in Italy in 18 karat gold.
Wow.
It was much larger than this one. And then we replicated them. This one was actually done on CAD. So the gold is put really in the best spot. You have a massive piece, and
It's unbelievable.
I mean, that's an affordable
Wow.
price.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, beauty.
And look at the detailing on that. This is what
Oh,
we're talking about, the
beautiful.
CAD design, right?
Well, it's how much time you spend on the original. To create a piece, a facial image in CAD takes a lot of work. It could take somebody 2 days sitting in front of a...
Are you serious?
Oh, no, absolutely.
Look at this, you guys.
Absolutely.
Look at the diamond cutting around the exterior.
Thank you for doing that. because
That's
here you can
cute.
really
There you
see.
go.
So it takes a lot of work.
Wow.
But what the product is for us as manufacturers, it's easier to produce. And for you, you're not wasting gold in areas that you don't get the benefit. Flip it over, show them
It's
the reverse.
beautiful. Yeah, show you. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that pretty? All right, got to wrap it up though, because it's only 5 and 5. And I got an update for you. Is the Rolo gone? Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, you got to move real quick. A customer pick, and I'm so glad those of you who snatched that up got it. So there it is. That is wrapping up our 5 and 5.
Good
All
way to
right,
start.
we've got. I know it's fun, right? And who doesn't want really? I mean, what I love about your line is you bring us very affordable gold, very affordable stainless, very affordable.
That was my motto. That
Sterling
was my
silver.
goal.
Always has been, right?
Always to sell the masses,
Yeah.
not just the few.
The few. And I love it. I think those were great examples of even going beyond that. All right, look at this one. I couldn't wait to get to our Cleo Link. How do you best describe this link?
I described this when we sold this as a today's special. I said, I will bet you anyone, any amount of money, that this chain has more reflective quality than any chain ever made in the marketplace.
Wow.
Because I know pretty much all of them.
Right.
This chain, it's woven like a rope, but it's actually plates of gold. So you can wear this, you can shower with it, you can sing with it. You better be careful. See the Italian in me, he's moving them hands too fast. You have to slow that down. But this chain is durable. It has a beautiful lobster claw if you swing one of them around.
See,
I'll hold this for you.
Thank you.
And just swing one.
There it is. It's
so
gorgeous.
it's very tailored. You can wear this alone. You know,
Let me give you an example. If I had a fine rope at home, the throwaway chain, what is this in size comparison? Is it 2 times the thickness,
no,
3 times?
You can't even compare it to that.
Because it's so much thicker than a little
I could
fine
tell
chain.
any viewer who's watching, this particular chain, you should buy at least one of them. I don't know if you're going to get this price when you come back the second time, but I could tell you this, when you bring this to the store and you price comparison, your jaw is going to drop. You're going to call to see if there's any more of them left. Many of my friends who have purchased this for wives, friends, children, always come back and ask me for this specific.
Do they? The Cleo specifically?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the wow piece.
It has a tremendous look. Look at the drape of the chain. It'll just, it
just puddles, doesn't it?
It puddles, but because it's a solid plate, it's a strong chain. We made the machine to make the chain.
Of course you did.
We could make them by hand, but it wasn't practical to make them by hand. It was just, you know, too much.
Okay, so here's what we've done. If you want the 24-inch, this is the longest one. Erin, how many do I have left? I have 90 left. So that's very, very limited. Then, of course, we go 20, we go 18, we go 16. Beautiful clasp on the back. Here's the thing. It's interesting. My husband recently bought me a piece of gold, and I have not bought nor purchased genuine gold jewelry in a really, really long time. But he bought it for me for a special occasion. And I forgot how wonderful it was to wear gold. Like the real thing. Well, not the fake, not the, you know, coated or whatever. But honestly, to wear the real thing, I put on, they got me a little anchor necklace, and I put it on, and it's a pendant with a necklace, and it's in real gold, the real thing, and there was just breathtaking.
The World Gold Council says nothing feels like real gold.
No kidding. And you know what? I'd forgotten how great it was to wear genuine gold.
Gold and stainless.
That's right, yeah.
Because I really do enjoy wearing the stainless. I have this bracelet on my wrist 5 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, but this is a quality chain and a size that you're really not going to believe. Could you pass that little Rolo, that first little chain that we had?
Well, you know what? I can also show it on your Rosary. Can I do it on that one?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to show you that. I'm just going to show you guys. This is the end of a Rosary that's coming up, this chain right here. That's the size of those little bad chains you get when you get other necklaces. Look at how much beefier and bigger and really, quite frankly, flashier this is compared to this little teeny-weeny chain.
But also look at, so here is the silver Rolo chain. And this is already, when you said compared to a replacement chain, this is about 2.5 times a replacement chain.
Wow.
So you can see this is a big, big link.
Yeah, that's big.
And nothing was compromised on this because they're solid plates of gold. And you could see, there's no chain that reflects like this one. And it has that little bit of a twist like a helix, but look how beautiful it looks.
Oh, it's stunning. I mean, that's a great shot, actually. Even from the wide shot, you don't go, oh, does she have a little teeny gold necklace on? You're like, wow, she is wearing quite the necklace. Let me give you an update. Yeah, I'll talk about it in just a second. So we have 4 different sizes. The 24 inch is almost sold out. I just want to mention, this is huge. The 6 flex pay is a really big deal because in 30 years of Anthony being with us, it's never happened before. And just so you'll know, it ends tonight at midnight. We have 6 flex on all fashion and on all jewelry. Now, what does that mean? All you have to do is use a major credit card or PayPal. You'll spread your payments out over, in this case, a half a year. Yeah. So if you do have that beautiful pendant that you love, but the chain's been broken, or it's really insignificant, or it's tangled in a twisted knot for the last 5 years, this is how you can do with our 6 flex pays. You can do a really gold, beautiful necklace. And it's 10K, but let's talk about the color of your 10K too.
Well, the formulation of the color took me 10 years. And it's almost like the formula of a favorite drink, you know, that starts with the C.
The secret formula.
Everybody tries to copy it, but they just quite can't get it. Well, it took me 10 years to make this color. And it's a special formulation with what they call antioxidants so that it doesn't tarnish. The other thing is we changed the industry. They used to call it Hamilton Gold years ago.
That's right, yeah.
Now they call it the charm color, because we started out making charms. And what I like to do is match all of the gold. So it's easy to maintain. The color is the most desirable one because now everybody has copied it. And I knew it from the beginning, but I kept working it and working it. So this is just an awesome, awesome looking piece. The value is so intense because when you compare, like we just did with this little chain, just look at it. Yeah, you look at this little chain in comparison to that. And this is already 3 times larger than the little chains that you see. But look at one to the other.
Crazy? Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, it's beautiful.
And you can really see the plates in that shot too. You can see how much gold's being used to create this. All right, here's another quick update. In the 24-inch, the longest length, I'm down to the final 50. We're gonna call that sold out here in just a couple of minutes. So if you need the 24-inch, and isn't that great to have an alternative? I love the 16 because it fits right there on a blouse.
Not many stores have 16s.
Well, nor do they have 24s.
No.
But the 24 is nice because if you want to wear a turtleneck or a bigger neckline, or you want that pendant you love to hang lower, you now have the alternative to be able to set it at 24 inches in this case. And then obviously we have the 20, the 18, and the 16 I do love. Again, if you're wearing an open blouse and you want that pendant, because a lot of 18 inches, this is what drives me crazy about 18 inch. On a lot of us, it'll land right where our first button is. So you can't see that pretty pendant, and the pendant drops another couple inches.
This is what the viewer should think about. If you were to buy the 16 and an 18, not only do you have a beautiful layered look, but you could join those chains and then have like a 36. If your neckline is a little larger, then you buy the 18 and the 20. If your neckline is even larger, then buy these two. But the two in a drape is fabulous.
So, well, you can see it on Orshi
I think she has 3.
Yeah,
But
two would be great. If she took off the last one.
If you right.
Orshi, can you pick up this shortest one? Just lift it off your neck. The short or the longest? I was kind of going the other way.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. You mentioned a pendant too on the 20-inch and then hanging down on the 24 framing it. Okay. Here's your next update. In the 18, the 20, no, in the 16, the 20, and the 24, we're down to less than 100. So if you want the 16, 20, or 24, you gotta get it now. Please remember, the 18 I've got a little bit more than that, and the 24 is now very limited. The cool thing about it is that darn 6 flex. I mean, here's the thing.
Well, look
How
at
often
those
have we had,
payments.
well, I want you to think about this. How often have we had to settle for something else? Especially with the price of gold over the last several years. We kind of turned away from gold because it got so expensive. Now, and it might be, oh, you've got these beautiful gold pendants, but you have no chain to go with it. Or the chain, you know we never throw a gold chain away, but it's balled up in a knot. You can't get loose.
Yeah, those
or
are
it's
the
broken. Oh, they drive you crazy because you're not going to throw it out. It's gold. But you're not enjoying the pendants that you have at home. This is the way you do it, girls, and you do it with FlexPay. You can get, what, the 16-inch home for $20. You pay it off in a half a year.
That's like 66 cents a day.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, you pay it off in a half a year, and then you're enjoying it, and it's beautiful, and it's sparkly, and you just love it. It's such a showpiece.
You remember when Grandpa or Grandma used to say, shut the lights, close the lights.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can save 66 cents in a day just by watching a little bit. So you could enjoy beautiful gold, and this is truly what gold is all about.
Oh, yeah. And it's in its finest form, too. Sparkle and shine and big, voluptuous size. It's a showpiece. Just remember, though, if you want the 16, 20, or 24, that is the most limited of the 4 choices. The 18, I have a bit more, but the rest are now under 50 each. So those could very easily sell out before the hour's done, certainly before our 6 FlexPay ends at midnight. That's when you want to scoot in to get it when you can. You know what? It was in the original flow sheet or show sheet. Aaron, we're trying to pull up something that is so iconic in this line that I wanted to make sure and show you. Yeah, if you can check, that would be great. Gab was going to mention it to you, so sorry about that.
Wow.
Okay, so still to come, I want to show you a couple of things right here. The Rosary. Again, this is so iconic for your line. That is a gorgeous.
This is an Italian piece.
So pretty.
Beautiful chains. Has the Rolo chain, those plaques that simulate the actual Hail Marys. And then it has the miraculous medal in the center. Beautiful course, but I like this because it's a long lariat.
I do too. And this, by the way, is brand new. You're seeing it for the very, very first time.
And there's a matching bracelet too.
Yeah, which is really gorgeous.
Matching bracelet.
And there's the bracelet. I'll give you the scoop on the bracelet. That is coming up as well. That is also brand new, first airing. And look at the sale price, kids. And this is in your, let's see, lifetime warranty. We didn't talk about that yet. Oh, it's silver. This is all genuine silver. It's $34.98. The size on that is 7 inches with a 1-inch extender. So you got 8 inches. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. So that's coming up. So you've got more choices.
I always have to fight for that, though.
The extender? Do you really? Why? just because.
Just because.
All right, so we're showing you a lot of beautiful pieces today, and I love these next earrings. In fact, it's the only earring we're gonna show in our hour together with Anthony. And I want you to see, it'll work great with the Cleo we just had on. And then this, of course, is the famous glitter rope chain coming up later. But look at how, I think, sensuous this is. I think it's beautiful. These are delicate, and yet they're really a nice size. Whether you have really short hair and you're pulling it back, or you have longer hair, they just look beautiful. And once again, we're talking about genuine gold, so it's not coated or fake or the kind of golden. This is the real deal. And we're under $100, and of course, the 6 flex pay. So talk a little bit about this, Anthony, if you will.
Well, first off, I love the linear look. This earring, when you put this on, this is bulletproof. If you notice the shepherd hook here or French Euro wire, you could never wear that out. We put a nice little ring and a ball on here so it cannot pull away from the chain. This has a high polished faceted bead to it. So as an earring, you can literally wear this for a lifetime.
Yeah, oh true,
okay?
Absolutely.
Easy to maintain the color. You can sleep in these, whatever, you know, your preference is. Mom always says, if I can't sleep in an earring, I don't want it.
Oh, true.
I don't want to have to take it in and out every day. And that's what an earring like this. Fabulous design. I mean, you can't get any more affordable than that for a gold earring.
That's for a gold earring. It's beautiful.
And
The
if you
length
have a
on it.
rope, no match.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. The length on this comes in at 2 inches. And again, we're talking about something that's absolutely brand new, your first ones to see it. I like it too because it's just delicate and simple and easy. You know, it's not, and by the way, they are not heavy at all. So if you get really bugged by having long earrings on and you're like, oh my gosh, I can feel them 5 minutes into my day.
If you've already destroyed your earring.
The hole? Yeah, no, the hole, yeah, which I have. This is gonna be perfect for that. Also, please think gift giving. If you have someone who has a really nice occasion coming up, maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's gonna be their birthday coming up in a couple of months, maybe it's an anniversary. Giving the gift, there's nothing like giving the gift of gold. And I was really excited. My husband bought me the gold pendant necklace, totally unexpected. I had not asked for that. He just bought it. And I gotta tell you, Anthony, I had forgotten how wonderful it is to wear the real deal. You know, because I definitely have a lot of gold plated, I have a lot of golden, but just to put on the real thing.
Gold look.
Yeah, gold look, it's kind of goldish. Just to put on the real thing and then know you have that longevity. You invest in these and use our flex pay and you're wearing these for years to come. Yeah. They're not the ones that, you know, you wear a couple weeks and they fade or they turn funky on you.
What is
it's
the
genuine
flex
gold.
payment on this?
On this one specifically, it is $16.66. Yeah, to get gold. Real honest to goodness gold. All right, obviously pierced ears, got a shepherd hook.
52 cents a day.
Love it. All right, so stay on the line for those for sure. If you can, do.com. It's the easiest way to grab these really nice savings while you can. I wanted to show this because of all the items that in the Michael Anthony line, the Nativity Stone to me is one of the most fascinating stories in the world, and it's precious. And guys, look at this. This is a this day only. Now, what is this? So important to understand this. It's a value that's good for today only. It's like a mini today's special. Look at the flex pay. Give me 30 seconds. Can you summarize that stone on the top? Well,
the stone comes from within 25 feet of where Jesus was born. The Vatican called it the Jubilee Stone in the year 2000. That certificate is like a mini affidavit from the mayor of Bethlehem and also the high priest of the Church of the Nativity.
Amazing.
For Christians, you can't find any. When I went to that church, it was like electric going through.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's genuinely a piece from that site. And so
only once.
The historical significance. I mean, think about how old that is.
1963, Stanley Slotkin was given those stones because he was a philanthropist, and every time he did an excavation, he checked with the Church of the Nativity, did it have religious significance? If it did, he gave it to them.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
And that was his payback.
And just by the way, that's a full chain with the drop. The angel drop is beautiful.
And there's a bracelet
with the chain,
that goes with that.
And it's on this day only price. And just remember that price is only good until midnight tonight. And think of it as a mini today's special. We do it one day, we do a really great price on that, and then it's over. And trust me, if you go and research the story, it brings chills. I have some of your nativity pieces, and they're some of my all-time favorite pieces. Just because I think the significance of the history of it and just that connection. Where else can you possibly have a piece of jewelry that has that kind of important connection to, you know, the cradle of Christianity? I mean, it's just amazing to me. All right, so now we're gonna move on, and now we're going wow. Now we're going bold, and we're gonna go big and beautiful. We'll only spend a couple minutes on this, but you guys knocked it out of the park on this one.
This one is made in Indonesia, and they specialize in, see that center chain? That's a bead chain.
It's right there.
Or better known as Franken beans, meaning that there's little balls and then there's a longer piece. But those are like several chains, and there's weight there. You count them how many?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains.
6, 7, I think. 7 strands maybe in the center.
Yeah.
And then 2 ropes. Here. Beautiful lobster claw. Yeah, it won't spread like that on your
No. I just want everybody to see how many chains are in here.
Well, you can feel the weight.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah,
this is a beautiful piece.
I have 20 for the whole world. Literally 20, that's it. And I want you to see, thanks for doing the big lobster claw on that.
Yeah,
that's great. Fabulous. You really get in there and
Suzanne, this is a piece that, you know, we tell you 30 days unconditional money back guarantee. This is the kind of piece we know that this is a big purchase. Although that 83.33 looks pretty good over there. But when you see this and you take out and you try to price comparison shop, first off, you're not gonna see anything. Look at it.
It's stunning. Oh. This is a stunning piece.
And comfortable, no matter how your bone configuration or whether you're round, it'll just sit perfectly. This is a lifetime proposition.
Yeah, that's
gorgeous. If it's a special event, this is the one.
It's a good one, right? Yeah.
And you can't go wrong.
And it fits up to a 7.5-inch wrist, too. Yeah. And nice big lobster claws, so it's easy to hold that and get to it. And you want a big lobster claw with these big end caps because that's a lot of gold. You want that security,
you want it easy to put on.
Yeah.
And yes, that'll never wear out.
Like, look at this. I mean, these
I have a
are
lobster
really
claw that
substantial
size
pieces
on my neck. And collectively, between me and my dad, we're probably wearing this 20 years.
Same lobster claw?
Yeah.
Never?
No, they're so big.
That's
you
great.
Can't wear those out.
Yeah, no, they're just beautiful. And again, this is that heirloom piece. This is the super special occasion. If you're watching and you're like, oh my gosh, I love gold, you're in, right, with FlexPay. And I think in this case, our 6 FlexPay really does help out because you're gonna get a piece that becomes that family heirloom. You wear it and then you pass it down to the next generation, or it's that amazing graduation gift. Because if you know that you give this as a gift to anybody, they're not wearing it just in their 20s, they're wearing it when they're 82. No, seriously.
And you know what? When you look at that price, $83.33, that's less than $3 a day.
Right.
So that's very, very affordable for a piece that, just as Suzanne said, you're gonna wear this for the rest of your life.
Right. Oh my gosh, you imagine with a gold watch, if you want to wear with other bracelets, it'd be beautiful. If you've got some rose gold you want to mix back to it, gorgeous. I actually found, we're downsizing, and I found some tri-colored gold the other day. So it was rose, white, and yellow. And it we used to sell everywhere a lot of tri-colored gold, and it was so neat to see that. I had a lot of memories associated with gold recently. Yeah, and so if you have even tri-colored from back in the day, then there you go. All right, we're gonna wrap up on this. There are less than 20 for the entire country. So obviously this is a very, very special and very limited piece. So just want to give you a heads up, we do not have a lot of that. All right, coming up in just a couple of moments, if you want the workhorse of your collection, the one is the most iconic in the Michael Anthony line, it's the one I'm wearing right here, and it's the magnificent glitter rope necklace. Look at the price on this. Again, we've got 5 different sizes. No store is going to carry that. We have unbelievable savings tonight. Normally the largest would be 140, the longest. We're at $115.60. All sizes will have 6 FlexPay, which again is only available today. That's it. If you want to get a new gold necklace, especially a glitter rope, durable, sparkly, just spectacular. It's coming up.
See, that's one very affordable necklace. You look complete.
Yeah.
Matches your hair beautifully. Yeah. Beautiful on that blouse.
Shirt.
Well, but it's a simple piece of gold. Not crazy, just one simple piece
It's beautiful.
Statement.
And it's coming up, so stay with us. We're going to get to that one in just a moment. And now we are going to talk about that beautiful rosary. Don't forget, we also have the matching bracelet. We're going to pull both of them out so you guys can see it. This is really neat. First off, gosh, gotta love the price. Gotta love the price. No, it's good. Gotta love the price on this, guys, for sure, okay? So let's start out with the necklace, and this is $59.98. And then we also have the matching bracelet, which I'm fiddling with here. It's got an extension on it that gives you 1 more inch. There's a little lobster claw on that one, and here are the two together.
I like that because not everybody has the same size wrist.
And these are all sterling silver.
All sterling silver.
Love this. And in fact,
beautiful.
Do you guys have a longer bust than this? Because, wait, I'm going to do it its full length. No, this will still work. I've got it. So I really wanted to show you guys its full, magnificent length on this. So you've been doing the rosary for many, many years.
Well, Italians are historic for their religious jewelry. And this is one of those silver pieces that not every jeweler can make. But they specialize. If you see the little, the miraculous metal here, you can look at that with a loop, and you can actually read the words on there, and the reverse side will have all the stars. Good, flip it over.
I'll flip it over. You have to go super tight, guys, like crazy tight.
But that is a true miraculous metal. The 12 stars are for the 12 apostles.
Wow.
The M is for Mary. The cross is the sign of the crucifixion.
Oh my gosh.
So it is. And then there's the flaming heart of Jesus and Mary on the bottom.
Look at that.
And those are all the elements that make it a true miraculous metal.
Wow.
And the Blessed Mother, when she commissioned this in 1830 with St. Catherine the Boss, says, anyone who wears this, I will protect you. And this was one of the first miraculous medals, or the first religious medal that, you know, everyone wants. That's why you see so many people wearing it.
Yeah. And I love your version of it too, because it's really quite modern for it, Rosary.
Well, this is beautiful because it is very modern, but yet it's classic to a rosary.
Oh, absolutely. Like you're authentic to obviously the rosary itself. But the fact that if you wear it even every day, it doesn't scream rosary. No. It's like a Catholic nun walking down the street, you know what I mean? But I love it that you can have that symbolism, you can have that, you know, everything that's associated back to a rosary, and yet it looks extremely modern to wear because it's a lariat style.
All the rings are soldered. You know, the crosses on the bottom is high polished.
So pretty. And all sterling, guys, it's $59.98. And normally that would be almost $72, which is still $72 is an amazing price for this. The length on this comes in at 22 inches, and your drop's almost another 5 inches. And I hope you notice, too, he's got a full cross down on the bottom of that, too. So think about just what a silver pendant would be, a cross pendant, little teeny cross pendant. How much would you spend just for that alone without the necklace and everything else?
But this is way more than that.
Oh, it's so much more.
And I like the bracelet, too.
I love the bracelet. So we're going to move on to the bracelet next. Now that's 7 inches, and it's got a 1-inch extender on the bracelet. Here we go, guys. It's brand new. You're seeing it for the very first time. It's a double row bracelet. Really pretty. So kind of walk us through this, if you will.
Well, it's a beautiful piece. It's made like a rosary. You'll see the cross, and then you should be able to count the amount of Hail Marys that are on there. But I love it because it's just fun.
Yeah.
You can put it on. It's very comfortable because, again, it's very, very flexible. With the extender, you know you can pick the size that you want. It's just beautiful.
It's really pretty. And you can work within that entire inch.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times you get an extender where you have either the smallest and then the largest, but here you can actually adjust it to wherever you need it.
No, then it's not good.
No, that's not a good idea. There's the extender on the back, lobster claw clasp, all sterling silver. By the way, you're asking about my ring. It is indeed coming up in just a couple of moments. This makes a great gift for anyone. You know, certainly if you're a Catholic, it makes sense on the rosary design, but if you're just giving this to a Christian, you tell them it's a rosary design, but quite frankly, it's so updated and different, you wouldn't even have to consider that when you're wearing it, really.
And if you notice the type lobster claw that's on there. See, the Europeans don't fool around when it comes to locks. So I don't have to go crazy.
Really?
If that were made here, they would try with a spring ring. And it just doesn't have the strength. This one, you know, it's bulletproof. See a nice size?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. And you can really
get on.
It is. It's
and
easy
the
to get
little
your finger in
rings
there.
where it goes in is easy to catch.
Right,
It's not
over
so,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not so fine that you can't find them,
Exactly.
yeah. All right, so we only have about 300 now remaining in this bracelet, and again, it can be adjusted from your 7-inch to 7.5 inches with that extender. All sterling silver. Just please remember that too, because I think a lot of times when you're watching, sometimes you'd be like, oh, at that price, it's probably gonna be stainless steel, or maybe it's gonna be, you know, some kind of base metal with a little silver coating. No, the whole thing is genuine sterling silver.
And it's rhodium.
Yeah.
But
beautiful.
Even in stainless, that's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
But not everybody can make it in stainless.
Oh, true. That's very true.
difference.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up on that one. So don't forget, you have the Rosary necklace, which is the lariat style. We have the bracelet, which is a double row bracelet or double chain bracelet with, of course, the cross and the rosary beads, quote unquote, or discs on here. I want to give you the information on my ring because you got a lot of guys are asking about that. This is coming up at the end of the hour. It is absolutely brand new. So you're seeing it for the very first time. It's the mother of pearl cross ring. I have sizes only 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 right now. I love this. It's almost like a signet ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like it has wording on there also.
Isn't that pretty? Isn't that neat? That's just a great ring. And I like how the mother of pearl is actually sort of deep down. Yeah, and deep down below the cross. That's beautiful. This is a stainless steel piece, so open heart, cross design, white mother of pearl, inside, scroll work, tapered. It says, your belief inscribed in the shoulders, which is neat. Yeah. I love that, your belief, so it's in the shoulders right there. You see that? Mm-hmm. That's really beautiful. All right, so we're gonna wrap up on that, but we will get to it in just a couple of minutes. Okay, let's talk glitter. And we're gonna go back in time. So I have a question to ask you. When did you create the system that allowed you to do the famous glitter chain?
Well, we bought a company we went public in 1986, the same year that HSN went public. And we bought a company from a man named Morris Yeager. And he was the only one who was ever successful in making an automated weaving machine. No one else had them. Okay. He only had, I think, about 40 machines at the time. But I already could see ways to improve what he was doing because he was selling just to wholesalers and things like that. I was selling direct to the customer. So I kind of knew what people wanted. And that was the start of us going into the rope chain business. Right. And rope chain, you know, I'm in the industry since 1966. It's always been either the #1 or the #2 chain because it rolls on the neckline. Yeah. It feels good. You can put pendants on it. So the only thing I had to do was make the diamond cutting better because they weren't polishing the diamonds or using high-grade diamonds. And if they had little scratches in it, they almost didn't care because the customer didn't complain. But I knew the difference. Then I changed the alloy to match the charms and the chains. Right. And we've been producing ever since.
It's beautiful. And it's literally, would you say this is the #1 best-selling chain? Yeah. Right? I mean, this is it.
It's been here at HSN for sure.
It certainly is, yeah. Now, here's what we have. We actually have 5 sizes. And I really dare you, please, if you can, go to your local jewelry store and say, by the way, can I get a glitter rope at 24 inches and tell them the price? And they'll be like, we don't even carry a 24-inch chain. It doesn't matter what the price is. They just don't have it. And once again, this is this really unique opportunity with the 6 Flex Pay to finally get that replacement chain. Because I know you've got them. I know you've got the pendants, and you have absolutely nothing to wear with it because that one little fine rope is broken, the other one's balled up and knotted so bad you've never been able to unknot it. We won't throw it out because it's gold. Now get the replacement one. This is so much beefier, it's so much more substantial. It's got a beautiful glow to it because of the glitter design. That's why it has been the #1 best-selling gold chain here at HSN. Flat out, bar none. There's never been a more popular style chain than this one. And to your point, I love how velvety it is. It's so velvety.
I used to do a show. There were 60 minutes to the hour. I got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Billy Mays got 20 minutes selling OxyClean. And Tony Sullivan, he had the mopper over there that time. And I would go up with one product, and this was the product.
Was it really?
Yes.
No kidding.
So here you are, 30 years later.
Still talking about it.
Well, because it's made right, it's the perfect size, it fits a lot of the customer's needs.
Yes.
And it's a rope. So it rolls on your neckline. It feels good on.
Right.
It's nice to give as a gift also.
Oh, it's a beautiful gift. And it's one of those gifts that you give someone, even if you don't have a pen to go with it, they'll love it. And it's not like, oh, thanks for the jeans, the sweater, that's great. And they get tired of it and then donate it. It's gold. I mean, this is the one you're keeping. This is the one that you pass down to the next generation. If you've tried gold plated and it's gotten faded and it looks terrible, just treat yourself to the real deal. And I'll tell you, you can go out there right now. Maybe you can find sterling silver at $79.95. You're not going to find gold in this kind of a gauge
Most
chain
of the jewelry
and strength
stores
of this.
don't carry a lot of gold because they want to sell diamonds. They want to sell a higher price item.
Right, right.
So they don't want to be bothered.
Well, it's interesting. I was talking to a friend of mine, her sister's husband, I guess her brother-in-law. He is a jeweler in New York. He's got a beautiful jewelry store. He has one shop, one store. And he said, you know what's amazing? He goes, we are completely converting the entire store over to bridal. He said the entire store.
Do you know why?
I have no idea.
Because bridal, when the person comes in, it's like they're very vulnerable. He's going to buy what she wants, and the price is not really the issue.
Right.
So the margin is incredible.
But wouldn't you say more and more, like you said, because of that, it's becoming harder and harder to find core pieces like this?
Yeah, because they can't sell the volume that we can sell.
Right.
How many millions of people are we reaching right now?
Right. Right.
They can't do that. They can't make like that bracelet. They would only be able to buy it from a wholesaler.
Right.
They
Not
can't
make it custom. Yeah. Which is, and this again, I love it with the pendant we showed. It's coming up. That pendant's still available. And look how gorgeous that chain is. And I think so often it is very funny. I have not asked nor received gold for a very long time. And my husband surprised me for a gift, and he got me this gold necklace and a gold pendant. And I put it on, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, man, I missed wearing gold. I just forgot how great it is.
Could we ask the model take off the longer chain and the Christ pendant, and leave just the two
shorter ones
pendants on the top?
Yeah.
Show the viewer what that looks like.
Oh, I got to give you an update on the Christ pendant. There's only 20 left, so that's almost gone. You guys can certainly ask about it. Yeah, that's really limited. But again, you know what I love too is thank you for the variety, Anthony, because you know what? 18-inch chains are fine, but once you put a pendant on it, it's hidden below the button on your blouse. What I love about the 16-inch, it gets it up there high, so when you're wearing an open collar, you can see that pretty pendant.
Now
with the
watch
chain.
what 2 chains does, because if you have a small neckline, you can. It's nice to wear the 16 and then the 18. Beautiful. That's a look.
Yeah.
If your neckline is a little bigger, then you get the 18 and the 20.
Right.
Even bigger than the other one. But 2 is very, very elegant. Okay, comfortable to wear. If you had a little diamond cross or a little small piece of gold, you could put it on one of them.
Yeah.
But
or just a little diamond solitaire. Oh my gosh, it would be gorgeous. So here's the thing, tonight, this is the most unusual thing we have, is the 6 flex pay. And I think a lot of times when you go, okay, should I invest in gold? When you have 6 months to pay it off, it's the perfect time to do that. If you've got a lot of lonely pendants, do not have a chain that's working in your life, go for this one. And what I think you'll really appreciate is the durability and the strength. This is not, you have to understand, it's not those creepy little fine, little teeny chains that feel like a feather. No wonder they're tied up in a knot or they're broken. Your chains are very strong and durable.
And it has a special, if you show them the lobster claw,
sure.
It has a special end cap that was made just for this chain,
right
so
here.
that you capture the full strength of the chain. And also when you're putting the lobster lock through, you can hold it, and it has substance.
You can
to
grab
it.
that, so you can see it. It's stable. It doesn't flop around.
Yep.
Isn't that beautiful? And again, look at the thickness. I love that shot, actually. It really shows
about 2 millimeters
it's
almost,
beautiful.
a little less than 2 millimeters.
And I'll give you, once again, a comparison. So I'm going to use the bottom of the rosary. So this is the bottom of the rosary right here. And I want you to see, and again,
and that's a Rolo chain.
Yeah, that's actually better than a fine rope, but it just gives you an idea of how beefy and big and substantial this is, and truly universally so wearable. It doesn't matter if she's 14 or 44 or 94. This is it really is. I mean, this is a chain that everyone can use, they can all wear. You're not gonna get another opportunity to get the 6 flex pay. It hasn't happened in 30 years, so who knows when it's gonna happen again.
Look at that, $14.99 and 6. So both of those, the 18 and the 20, is actually $30, which is $1 a day.
Yeah, right, for a month, right?
How can you beat that?
Right, over 6 months. So, and again, you're wearing the real thing. It feels good, it feels right. Now, here's an update on sizing. What is the most popular size, Erin, and what's the most limited? Okay, the most popular is the 20-inch. That's awesome. And the most limited of the choices is the 22-inch with only 200 left.
I would have bet that the 22 was really...
Why do you think?
Because it's a length we introduced probably 15 years ago, and no one had a 22. And I happen to wear a 21. So one day we decided to put a 22 on air, and the viewers loved it. So you can't find it in the store. But again, think of buying two, because two is very close to $1 a day. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah, oh no, my goodness. And I wanted to bring these back out one more time.
Yeah.
If you missed them, we featured these earrings. They're brand new. We had them on a little bit earlier. They're ones I'm actually wearing. If you're thinking about it, again, you've got that beautiful twisted rope design. So this is just lovely. It's nice to have a suite of jewelry. So if you need new gold earrings, just a quick reminder, especially if you love the dangle of the rope, the twist of that gorgeous rope, these look fantastic together. They just are beautiful. What a nice combination. There's something very elegant. I love what you said. There's something very clean about wearing two ropes together. There's just something really lovely about that. You don't have to have on big, bold, crazy jewelry all the time. And quite frankly, you know, during the day, this is the type rope I'd like to wear with a little pendant. I do have big, over-the-top jewelry. Thank you, Heidi Doss, but I don't wear it every day. And this is something that you know you're just gonna wear and wear and wear. Okay, we're gonna wrap up on this, guys. Again, the 20-inch most popular. The 22 is now the most limited of the designs. So just stay right there if you're trying to pick up the glitter rope chain. Okay, so here's the scoop. I want to show you the other option we had in the show, and this is the amazing Cleo. This one is plated, literally plates of gold, so it has this magnificent reflection of the gold when it's out in the light. We have 16, 18, 20, and 24. I'm a little surprised to see the 24s even left. We can't have many of those left for sure. They're all, okay, here's your last chance. All of these are very, very limited. If you want the 24-inch, there are 50 left in the 24-inch. They all have 6 flex pay. If you want the 20-inch, wow, there's only 80 left in the 20-inch. Or excuse me, this is the 20. Here's the 18. I have 180 in the 18. And then finally, in the 16-inch, I have 70 left. So,
Suzanne,
wow.
you know better than me.
Not a lot.
That may sound like a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're approaching our last hour for the day, and then who knows when I'll be back.
Right.
But this is a magnificent chain. From all of my years, this is, I think, the most reflective chain that was ever created, let alone made by Michael Anthony.
Right.
But I don't think there's another chain like this in the world.
It's sensational. It's just truly sensational.
Is.
Explain those plates.
Well, it actually is a similar weave to a rope, meaning that there's 2 links soldered together.
Okay.
And then another set of 2 and another. So it's not one link dependent on the strength of the whole chain.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so, and also I love the width of this. I mean, it definitely is a lot of gold in this one too. I mean, they're just really substantial. That's a wow piece. Now, I like it. You can certainly layer, but this one can stand alone by itself.
This is definitely a stand. If there are any 16s and you have a small neckline, please treat yourself. And this is the one I really want you to go out in the marketplace and see what's out there, because you'll be in awe when you see the value that you're getting.
It's just beautiful too. It's so pretty. And you guys are loving it. You can read the reviews as well, so it is a customer pick. It's still available, although wildly limited in all 4 links. Just wanted to give you one more quick peek before our hour wrapped up with Anthony. All right, so now we're gonna go to an anchor pendant. Speaking of anchors, we have a really pretty pendant. That's gonna be our next item up. By the way, this sold out back in November. It is the first time we've had it back since then, so if you would like to pick it up again, limited. Also, our glitter rope that I'm wearing, that sold out back in November too, and it's back for the first time today. So just want to mention that before it is sold out. All right, so now we're going to talk about the anchor cross pendant next, correct? Are we moving on?
Yeah, that silver one?
Okay.
Surprise!
It's okay. Don't be shy. I can get it. There we go. Speaking of anchors, okay, I'm a huge anchor fan. We love to boat. I really love being on the water. This is fabulous.
This is beautiful.
Wow, Anthony, that's huge too.
This is symbol of faith, love, and the water.
Oh, I
you can't
love
beat this.
it. Right, so there's the cross.
Yeah.
So you're anchored in the cross, you're anchored in love. There you go, how about that? Okay, so here's
And
the story.
also
The
the
pendant
heart.
itself is 1 9/16 of an inch. The necklace is 18 inches with a 2-inch extender. This one is done in stainless steel, but you plate it in rhodium. Explain that process and why you do that.
Well, this is a very, very high polished piece. So they added rhodium just to make it a little whiter. But the chain is also what's so pretty on this because it doesn't detract from the beauty of the piece. But have you ever seen anything like that before?
No. I love the creativity of that.
One day I was trying to teach 2 new designers how to be creative. I made 5 pieces that day. One of them was an anchor with an eagle. Well, I think the next year I sold almost $8 million of that one piece.
Oh, wow.
And to this day, I see it, you know, all over the United States on people. I have one myself at home. That's what this reminds me of. This is so beautiful.
Look at
the way it is.
So here it is. I have found the one which my soul loves. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And it's so, you know what I love about your processes? You make, whenever you write on anything, you can actually read it.
Read it.
Yeah.
Also, look at the bail itself.
That's
so you're not
beautiful.
limited just to this chain. If you have another chain, okay, or we sold that link chain before, that one may not fit in here. But what a magnificent piece.
It's just really beautiful.
I mean, this is the cost of a card.
Oh, that's true.
When was the last time you bought a card? I'm not happy when I go into the store to buy cards. I never really, they're not making them the way they used to. You know what I mean? They've reduced the prices to a point where they're a lot less expensive.
Right.
But there's nothing there.
Right, they're bad cards.
Yeah.
And notice too, this, I'm gonna put this up against my wrist, guys, because I think it gives you perspective on this. If this were a bracelet, look at the size of that center section of the bracelet.
Yeah.
And just to give you
It would
another
make a beautiful
idea,
bracelet.
well, I'm gonna show you again on the Rosary, which is this is sterling silver. We still have the Rosary available. See that pendant? Okay, this is the cross. And today, most pendants are about that size.
Yeah.
So that gives you an idea of really how
beautiful.
substantial this, it is really stunning.
Well, it's sculpted properly. The bail matches the piece. You know, the wording on the back is a treasure when you give it to someone as a gift. But what would you find for $24.98?
No kidding.
And that's with the chain.
Right, yeah, you actually get the chain to go with it. And I like the rhodium finish because when I wear my stainless steel, don't ever hesitate to wear it with your sterling silver. I mix it all together. No one ever in a million years has no idea that I'm wearing stainless steel. But stainless steel is naturally hypoallergenic. And what's really neat, it never tarnishes. So unlike sterling silver that you got to clean up and keep looking good, stainless steel, it's sturdy. I mean, think about it. Surgical tools are made of stainless steel. So it's designed to, you're not going to see it like get dents in it like it would if it's a soft gold.
I think it's on a 24-inch chain, if I'm not
The chain is
mistaken.
18 inches with a 2-inch extender on the back.
Then
Yeah,
she
so
has
you
it
can go up
fully
to 20.
extended.
Yeah.
But it's just a beautiful piece. Let that camera pull back a little bit so you can see the full beauty. Yeah, I mean, spectacular. Look at that. Who would think you could buy a gift like that for 20?
I know, isn't that crazy?
And a gift that when you give it, the person will be indebted to you forever, and
Well, think about you too.
Nothing's gonna happen to this piece,
It's
and you
there
didn't
to
have
stay.
to break the bank.
That's true. I just want to point out our 6 Flex. You have 6 months to pay this off. Right now, it's
Don't tell me that.
$4.16 over
Well,
a
good
half
news,
a year.
Good news for all the grandmas out there that have many grandchildren. Jump on this one.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
if you have 4, you could buy each one of them one of these.
That's true, and I love the saying on the back too. I think that's really special. So it's the cross. I like anchored in love and faith. That's what I like about it. I love that. All right, so we're gonna wrap up on that, guys. Hey, by the way, we're gonna talk about the ring, but it's gonna be a quick little mention of the ring because it is almost gone. I have less than 300 in just that little quick show and mention. 100 were sold. We have sizes 5 through 9. So this is stainless steel. This time you did mother of pearl. Kind of walk us through this design, if you will.
To make pieces like that, because that's in 2 half pieces. See it? And you got to get the stone the right size to fit in there. There are new techniques where they can do it mechanically. It's a vibrating it's called a hone, that actually cuts through the stone. But mother of pearl is one of those beautiful stones that is a genuine stone, and it looks well. It almost seems when they keep throwing Diane up there, that's like, this is her little ring. But it's a beautiful, beautiful ring, very comfortable, easy to wear. You know, and the best part about shopping here for rings like this is you're gonna receive them in your size. You can't size a ring like this in a jewelry store anymore.
That's true.
They'll want $35 or $40 to size it.
But I will tell you, your size might not be available because size 9's almost sold out. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8,
Go quickly
9.
by size.
9 is really limited. And also, I just want you to see on each side of the shoulder, it says your belief. And I love that, you know, and again, it's something that, the detail that you design.
Because I love it.
I know, it's really.
The rest of these guys are doing it because they have to do it.
Right, right. But if you go in there, I don't know if we can get any tighter, but it's there and you can actually read it, which is pretty darn amazing. But you know, your belief in love, your belief in faith. There's so much symbolism designed into this that if you are giving it as a gift, it's got a lot of sentimentality.
I've mentioned it before, but the woman that I work with in designing all these pieces, a woman by the name of, she used to be called Linda Flansenbaum. Now she's Linda Levin. She works for me, and she and I have been designing together for now. She was 13 when she came to work.
Are you serious?
My daughter was 2 years old, and she's 44. So it was 42 years ago that she started in the flea market. So when she and I work together, sometimes the same thought, or she's thinking it and then I say it. So that's why there's such attention to detail.
Yeah, and I like how you did you made it darker so there's a higher contrast between the high polish and the not.
It would have tarnished anyway. So it's better if I do it beforehand, you know what I mean? Because on a ring it will tarnish like.
They're not in stainless steel though.
Those are, no, not really. But you may get a little bit in there. Yeah, more in silver. That's specifically why this was done, because it wouldn't tarnish.
It's not going to tarnish like a wood silver, right. Exactly. Okay, size 9 sold out. All I have is 5, 6, 7, and 8 now available, although it is very limited. And what a nice sale price.
And
again,
in all those small sizes, this ring is spectacular.
Well, also I think it'd be a pretty pinky ring too. I would think about.
But there's no place you could go to buy something like this. Think about it. Okay?
True. Yeah, it's true. Absolutely.
And you can say, I know the designer. He made it.
For me. Okay, how would you like to save $10 on your next purchase? Well, how do you do that? You apply for Hsn Card, and if you're approved, you instantly are going to save $10 on whatever it is you're shopping for. Now, I like that, but I'll tell you, that's not the biggest deal. Once you have our card, you're eligible for a whole lot of things that nobody else is. So if you'd like to pick it up, you can check out all the details on hsn.com. All right, we're gonna spend 1 minute. Let me tell you what's coming up next. We have electronics. If you want to feel a lot of peace of mind, a lot more security, you've got us here at today's special. Then after that, Diane Gilman is here. That's why you see Diane's picture coming up. We have a brand new show at 9 o'clock tonight. It's premiering 9 o'clock Eastern time, and it is Fashion Fridays with Diane Gilman. And we have a lot of brand new items. We have brand new jeans we're going to be launching. This is going to be a lot of fun, so hang out with us because you're going to see her brand new show coming up. We got 30 seconds just to remind you of the beautiful glitter rope. #1 best-selling gold chain in the history of HSN, made by you.
Another hour, no?
What? No, sir, you are all done.
I thought that was quick.
So here we go. We've got 16, 18, 22, or 20, 22, and 24 inches. Your best-selling chain of all time, right?
I know, and I just saw the 16-inch, and there you can see how beautiful this chain is. You're not going to find 16 in the marketplace, so don't miss this one. Right. Thank you for all the calls.
Thanks for joining us. Come up next, electronics.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Worry worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Sundays are for shopping in style here at HSN. Join me, Callie Northagen, for all the latest in fashion, footwear, and accessories. Watch live on HSN or the HSN app.
Hsn Shop Squad is a fun place to get together with other people that understand HSN and appreciate HSN. And I like to talk about various deals that I find online. And I like to be able to empower and inspire and encourage other women that they too can put together an outfit, incorporating HSN designers with other things that they have in their wardrobe.
Well, you are watching HSN. Hi, I'm Suzanne Runyon, and I'm so glad you're with us tonight. All right, we got a great hour. It's all about top electronics. The first item is all about